Okay, we need to take care of a few things before we get into the questions and answers. One of the things I want to talk about is frauding or giving false information on spotting a Bigfoot face. There seems to be people out there that think it's funny to, actually use the grid and the hashtags and stuff and tell us that there's a Bigfoot there and when there isn't. And I want to let you all know that I do check them out. And when I find that there is nothing there that looks like a Bigfoot in any way, shape, or form, their name of the people that reported it go on a list. Well, if they continue to give false information and their name keeps appearing on the list, then they're going to start being sanctioned. Basically, I'll start deleting their comments, and if they continue on, I will block them and report them to YouTube. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it has to be. I also need to remind people from time to time that I do not allow or accept profanity, belittling, degrading, or demeaning language. I want to keep it professional, and I want to keep it clean for all audiences. Please help me do that. All right, let's get on with the Bigfoot questions. So why do I say that there are possible different species? Well, also one thing I have located or have noticed that here in Arizona, I have photographed very human-faced looking Bigfoot. They're still big. They're still hairy. They're still Bigfoot. But I've also seen some very big, brutish looking gorilla type Bigfoot. As to whether or not they are really related, I don't know. One could be a human subspecies and the other one could be an ape type subspecies. And until we get some blood samples and some DNA or whatever, then we really don't know. Now, it's kind of funny because when I first started out, I was getting mostly more human-looking faces. And then the big fires happened. The Rodeo Chedesca, the Wallow Fire, and a few others, which in Arizona has been limiting the space that the Bigfoot can use. And so they're being kind of compressed into areas. And that's when I started seeing more of the primitive looking Bigfoot. So it does look like they're being squeezed. I don't know what's going to happen if we get more fires, or if the Forest Service continues to do control burns or forest thinning. They may leave altogether. I don't know. So, as we gather more data, we'll be able to make more theories and more determination as to what they look like and how many species there are.